one goes like this. Cautiously, Carmen collects furious crickets. Let's go slowly together, word by word. Cautiously, Carmen collects furious crickets. One more time together. Cautiously, Carmen collects furious crickets. Cautiously, Carmen collects curious crickets. Curious crickets. It's almost like this. Yeah, it's almost like curious. Cautiously, Carmen collects curious crickets. Very good. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Okay. So I think we're warmed up a little bit. We feel good. At first, I would just want to talk to you guys a little bit. So, who here has been to a doctor in the UK? Who here has visited a doctor in the UK? I have not. So I'm not going to raise your hands if you visited a doctor in the UK.
Yeah.
We only have 2 people that visited a doctor here.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay, okay, more. Okay, so it is a common thing, right? Everybody has to go see the doctor sometimes. So I want to ask you guys, what are the difficulties? What's yeah, what are the difficulties? What's hard for you when you get to see the doctor?
Oh, appointments.
Looking up appointments.
Yeah.
Anything else? Medical jargon. Okay. Anything else? Describing what's wrong with you. Anything else? I think we have a pretty good list. These are kind of the things that everybody struggles with sometimes, especially if English is not your first language. It can be really hard to describe what's wrong with you. And exactly, and there's a pressure on you. You think that the doctor is looking at you, but the doctors are here to help. They studied for so many years to help us, you know? And it's for us to approach them and be nice to them. So before we start, we're going to talk about all these things. First, I just want to go over some kind of basic vocabulary that you're going to come along, that you're going to see when you're looking at an appointment. As we mentioned, the jargon. So, first one, probably all of you guys have seen this somewhere. GP. GP, we know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. So GP, also known as a general practitioner, but GP is a family doctor. Yeah. He's the family doctor. He's kind of the basic doctor. You go see him with all of your needs. What about your symptoms? Symptoms. You know what symptoms are? It's the thing that's happening to you. Yeah, it's the health problem. The GP, the symptoms. Now, for some things that they get identify the symptoms. So, fever. You know what a fever is?
Yeah.
What's a fever? Can you describe it? High temperature. That's right. Fever. High body temperature. Cough. That's right. Yeah, how would you even describe that? Kind of sounds coming from the chest. Sounds from the chest. Well, we all know what a cough is. We all know what a cough is. Rash. You know what a rash is? So when your skin is discolored, a little bit red, maybe sometimes it's itchy. Yeah, discoloration, that just means it's like it's a full sleep. Spray. Spray. You know what spray is? Does anybody here run? Anybody who's a runner? Yeah, you guys run? So did you ever run and yeah? So spray, the medical term is when you hurt the tendon or ligaments, yeah. So you can sprain your wrist, you can sprain your ankle, you can sprain your shoulder, you can have sprains everywhere. Okay? So sprain is when you hurt your tendons.
Allergy.
There's a question? Yeah, sprain isn't really connected to allergy, but yeah, I mean allergy. That's a very good one. Oh my gosh, let me have a look. Yeah, allergies. Especially now, right? Everybody feels it. All you're gonna be doing. Sore. You can have a sore throat. You can have sore muscles. You can have a sore body. Sore is we describe it as actually a pain that is specific to some place. Sore usually corresponds with pain. Okay, very good. So we have some vocabulary in this word. No, what's that? So when you go to the doctor, the funny thing is we're really scared of going to the doctors. But the conversation always was the same. There's a protocol that the doctors have to follow, and the conversations that you're gonna have with the doctor. The conversations you're gonna have with the doctor are usually gonna be very similar. Yeah. What are they gonna? Let's say you have an appointment. You're sitting at the doctor's office. What's the first thing that he's gonna ask you? Yeah. So you already have the name. You already have your national. They have your health insurance number. They have all of your information. You're sitting in the clinic. The doctor's next to you. What is the first thing that he's gonna ask you?
I just see what problem.
Exactly. What's the problem? What else? What else is he gonna ask? First, what's the problem? Then maybe how can I? It's kind of up to him to figure that out. So first, he needs to get as much information out of you as possible. What's the problem? So we have the what? How long? When did it start? So when did it start? When did it start? Yeah. For how long has the problem lasted? So let's say I go to the doctor, I have a sore throat. What's the problem? Doctor, I have a sore throat. When did it start? Oh, it started like 2 days ago and it hasn't got any better. For how long? 2 days ago. And what is he gonna ask me? He's gonna ask me probably, okay, I see, sore throat. Are you on any medication? Are you on any medication? That's kind of a question that we don't really look that much, but it's super important because maybe you have some medications that you're taking that might interfere with the treatment. Are you on any medication? And finally, kind of the last question that we would get, not that often, but we talk about family history. Yeah. So, do you have a family history of this condition? Has this happened to your father, to your grandmother, to your family? Yeah. So these are kind of the things that you're gonna see if you're all here in the UK. So we have these things on the board. I'm gonna leave them here. And I have a little exercise. So I have some pictures here. And you guys are gonna tell me the symptom. We're gonna play doctor, yeah. We're gonna play doctor. So I have some pictures here and you tell me the symptom. So sore throat, very good.
It's right.
Rash. And good, itchy. That is a descriptor, you know. If it itches, if you really want to scratch it, it's itchy. Sometimes rashes aren't itchy. Typing. Easy, right? Fever. Very good. High temperature. Very good. Spray. So again, you can spray your ankle, you can spray your wrist, you can spray a lot. Aches, sores, pain, bruises, can be. Well, very good. So we have this words on the board. And I'm gonna do a little exercise. I am going to read a dialogue. I'm going to read a conversation between a patient and a doctor. And you guys will have to tell me. You guys are going to tell me. Okay, I want you guys to tell me. Yeah, what's the problem? Make sure to listen for what the problem is. Yeah. What information does she be asked for? And what time is that appointment? So I'm gonna read and you guys just listen. Okay. So here we go. So first, the receptionist. Good morning, Riverside GP. How can I help you? Hello, I'd like to book an appointment, please. Okay, sure. What seems to be the problem? I've had a sore throat for the last 3 days and it isn't going away. Okay, I see what the problem is. We have an appointment open tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Is that okay? Yeah, that is fine. Can I please have your name and date of birth? Yeah, my name is Jonas. I was born on the 12th of December 2001. So, did everybody understand? Did everybody get it? So, what was the problem? Yeah, what information do I get asked? Name and date of birth. Name and date of birth. What time is the appointment? 7:30. Come on, guys. 10:30. 10:30. I should have read it again. I should have read it again. You know, I'm never saying it. I must have. But that's okay. So let's do another one. Okay. Again, I'm gonna read it out of one. And you guys will tell me the problem, what information I get asked, and what time is the appointment. So here we go again. Receptions. Hello, Riverside GP. How can I be of service? Hi, I would like to register with the GP at your location. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Do you have proof of address? Yes, here it is. It's blah blah blah. Louis Sherman. Wait. Okay, thank you very much. We have you there tomorrow Sunday at 8. So, what was the problem? Maybe not the problem. What was I asking for? Registering. What information does the GB ask for? Address. Proof of address. So just something that shows that you live in this location. It could be it could be anything. You might have it on your ID. It might be part of your national insurance number. It might be a pay slip. It might be a utility bill. It can be anything. Very good. So now you guys are a bit more familiar with the computers. So we're gonna do a role play exercise. Yeah. So one person is going to be the GP. One person is going to be the patient. We need symptoms, right? Symptoms. What's your problem? Because also a thing I want to talk about. Sometimes you don't have to see the GP, right? Sometimes maybe the people at the pharmacy can help you out. Yeah. So first, let's talk about symptoms. So the patient's symptoms will be rash. No, let's be more specific since we're going to the doctor. Rash on arm. So this is the symptom of the patient. So you guys get into your groups or get into your pairs. I can use you again. You're very good as mine. So I'm gonna be the patient. You're gonna be the GP. Okay. And we're sitting down. So first you're gonna ask me what seems to be the problem.
What's the problem?
Yeah, so I've had a rash on my arm and it's just spreading and it's not getting any better.
Why is that?
So it started about 2 days ago in the morning, and then yesterday during lunch I checked on it again and it started to spread even more. What can I do?
Do you have other symptoms?
No, I don't have any other symptoms. It's just this rash and it's kind of bothering me and it's not really painful, but I'm a bit scared. No, I'm not on medication. Okay, perfect. Very good, very good. So you asked about a problem. When when it started, yeah, or how long. Meditation, you did meditation. And if you feel a bit more adventurous, you can ask about family history. Maybe I could say, you know what, actually my younger sister had this rash about the same age and it might be connected, it might be not. It's good information for the GP to have. It's very important that he has as much information as possible to work with. That way you can make the best diagnosis. So guys, symptoms, questions. Ask away. Do you guys getting together? You guys can be a trio if you want to, or you guys can be together, you guys can be together again. You got partners? So one person is the GP. He asks about the problem, when, how long, medication, family history. One person is the patient, and you want to explain this, yeah? That's because. So,
Your first. I said that. You said. I said. I didn't say. But you say. I didn't say. Before you do go the information.
Okay. Yeah, it's the doctor information.
Yeah.
Medication. Only medication. Only take medication. Yeah, yeah. Very good. That's it tomorrow. Very good.
Come back. Every day I work. You have to use your go. Yes, you are. I think no.
When I give a lot of treatment in the beginning, the conversation gets easier. Suddenly, it's not that easy. So if I already know what's wrong and I can explain it well. I could swallow. Maybe that's all this information already. He's not going to ask you when it's starting. How because you know that you know. So it's important to really like explain. So you know it's very but it's important. It's very important. One thing is very
Oh no, you are 50. I studied this. See you tomorrow. I think
How's it going here? Conversation. Can you guys show me? So, right. Okay, let's say. So your head hurts, you have a painful headache. And you're first you go last. What seems to be the problem? Pretending to be the best. When did it start? How do you like? That when did it start? Then for how long can you have had the problem? So we're going to ask her, what is the problem? What is the problem? Really? What is the problem? Very good. And then you're gonna say. My head hurts, painful headache. I can't sleep. That's your problem. Yes. Then we know the problem. Now we look at when they started. So when they started to install. Say when homework started. So say after me. And then three lines. So guys, what have we learned? When you as the patient, are able to explain in detail what happened. The doctor's not going to ask you a lot of questions, right? So if I go there and I tell him exactly what's wrong, like doctor, I sprained my ankle 2 days ago when I was running. I put ice on it. It's not getting better. It hurts a lot. Help me. He's not going to ask a lot of questions because you told him everything. You told him when it happened. You told him what happened. You told him for how long have you had it. You told him what you did with it. Yeah. You told him, yeah, I put some cream on it. I put ice pack on it. So it's important to have the detail. Detail. So let's say my symptom is let's do a headache. Yeah. Okay. Normally I go to the doctor, the conversation's gonna look like this. Doctor, I have a headache. Okay. When did it start? 3 days ago. Okay. How does it feel? Oh, it hurts a lot. I can't sleep. Okay. Are you taking any medication? No. You have travel history. So you see, just this, it makes it difficult for both of us. What if I say, I had a headache since last Tuesday? Yeah, since last Tuesday. It isn't getting better. It isn't getting better. What's the medication? I received all this in helping. So I gave him. I told him when. I told him what's the problem. It's not getting better. Paracetamol. That's the paracetamol. That's the medication, right? The anti-inflammatory that we all use. So just by adding these 2 lines of detail, I make it a lot easier for everybody. Yeah, and when we're talking about rashes, for example, skin conditions, they don't have to hurt, right? They can be itchy, they can be sore, they can be painless. It's very important to be detailed. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's do some example situations. So we talked about it before. You don't have to go to the GP always, right? You don't always have to go to the GP. Some things, some little things, they actually help you with in pharmacy. So actually, first, I'll test you guys. What is this number? When do we call 999? So emergency is when your life, somebody else's life is in danger. So let's say yeah, when your child isn't breathing, 999 right away. Yeah. What about this one? What about? I actually didn't know this one. 111. You guys know about 111? So 111 is it's the information it's an information line. You can call it any time of the day, 24/7, free of charge. Um, and it's kind of when you're not really sure, when you're not sure, when your life is not at risk, somebody else's life is not at risk. But let's say it's late at night and you know something's happening with you, you're not sure what to do. The pharmacy's closed, you don't know who to call. When you're not sure, call 111. Yeah, it's when you're not sure. You can call that number anytime. Yeah. 20%. So now, you guys are gonna have four options. Go to the GP, go to the pharmacy, 999, or 111. So when child isn't breathing, 999. What about yeah, mild headache? Headache, but it's not that bad. Where would I go? GP, pharmacy, 911. Yeah. When it's not that serious, we're gonna go to the pharmacy. What about rash that is spreading? So probably go to GP. If it was something small, maybe I go to the pharmacy, maybe I get a cream. But if it's something that I can see it spraying, I can maybe it's itchy, yeah, maybe it just looks weird. Yeah. GP. Yeah. You guys are picking up. Very good. Okay. No. Sore throat. Just a sore throat. Yeah. If it's just a normal sore throat, hey, we all get it sometimes. Probably just go to the pharmacy. If it doesn't get better, and if it doesn't get better, then probably. Chest pain. Probably better to call 999 in that case. Just in most cases, it's probably something serious. And hey, because listen, the GP, you're gonna have to call him. You're gonna have to schedule an appointment. You're gonna have to wait for that appointment. If something's really bothering you, 999. So you need the device at 9. Exactly. 111 is when you need advice. You're not sure. Anybody can call that number. It's free of charge. I think you guys are really getting this. So basically, so a few more tips and tricks. Yeah. So basically for most the GPs out with this, so basically in every NHS GP, you are entitled to a interpreter. Yeah. So when you call in for an appointment, you can request the interpreter translator, yeah, and they have to provide one. They have to provide. Sometimes the interpreter is going to be over the phone, but if you're registered with the NHS, that is your right. Yeah. So what we can say. Yeah. Could I request an interpreter? So hey guys, if we really don't feel confident, I know a lot of you guys here speak very good English and feel confident doing so. But hey, for some of us that are not, we can say, hi, I want an appointment. Could I please request the interpreter for my appointment? Yeah, that's the translator. You have a right for this. Okay. I guess that is all for the GG lesson. But we're gonna play some time today. So yeah, guys, remember 999 emergency, 111 when you're not sure, pharmacy for smaller things, GP when you need a GP. You should know when you need a GP. You should know. Okay, last couple of minutes. Play nonsense. Last time we played synonyms, right? I want to get out of synonym words on this board. That's possible. So synonyms, big, large. Synonym. Antonyms. Yeah, big, small. I'm gonna write down words. You're gonna give me antonyms. Near. Far. Very good. Near, far, or distant. Yeah. Distant is the same as far.
And so.
Public. Private. That's right. Are you? Are you agree? Are you agree? Or your French people that say, oh, we have come to terms. We agree. Go. Super. Stay over. Maybe kind of skin must go. This is some hard ones. Flat. The floor is flat. Kind of really. So this is flat, right? Why is it flat? Because there's nothing on it, right? Now? Bendy, bumpy, uneven. Probably bumpy would be good. Or uneven. Yeah, and I'm gonna write even here. Even and uneven. Odd. Even. Four. That's funny. So floor and sky, but if I said ground, the opposite would be sky. Well, the opposite of floor is ceiling. Yeah, and if I said ground, that's too easy. I have a. Anytime I get harder for you guys. Next time they're gonna be way harder. Busy. Probably relaxed, good work as well. It's more like busy is like when you're working, right? So when you're not working, you're kind of being a little we all have different definitions, you know. People like some people ascend. Ascend. Descend, go down. Ascend, go up. Go up. Ascend. Yeah, same as go up. So yeah, that's about it. Guys, that is it for today's lesson. I hope you learned something. Remember, 999 is for emergency. 111 is for when you're not sure. When you're not sure. And always you can ask for an interpreter. Always you can ask. Also, guys, I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you. Thank you.